You're watching EVH and Gear TV, brought to you by Stewart Travel Guitars. See the incredible stowaway travel guitar at stewartguitars.com. Microphones for EVH and Gear TV are provided by Rode Microphones. And official Van Halen merchandise is provided by VanHalenStore.com. Here's your host from Ontario, Canada, EVH artist Eric Broadbent.
Hey everyone, happy Sunday evening to you all. Welcome to EVH and Gear TV. We are live for a special presentation. We didn't have a Helix Hour show this afternoon, and something also came into my possession today. So we're going to do a bit of a new gear day, new guitar day, have a look at a nice new Les Paul that came my way today. So, and I am absolutely thrilled with this thing. Thank you so very, very much for your patience in the chat. I said it's going to be live at 7. We're now 7:15 Eastern Standard Time. And for the sole reason only, I saw lots of jokes in the chat. We'll address the jokes in a moment. Nocturnal Butterfly just had a nice live show. Her very last live show on her channel as it exists now, with Ladybug and Quentin and Mark and Scott Connor. And they're moving to a new channel tomorrow, so I'm going to have them feel free to post their links tomorrow for their show for tomorrow. It's a great, fun show, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but a new channel dedicated to their live show. And Nocturnal was cooking me and Junior some nice burgers for dinner, and I literally inhaled 2 burgers this big, beautiful, beautiful, nice burgers for dinner. And I had enough time to run to the washroom, wash the mustache, and get ready to rock and roll. So we're going to have some fun with the new guitar tonight. And I'm getting lots of jokes in the chat, I guess. Let's go have a look at that. I'm going to change cameras here. I want to thank everyone for joining in. It's going to be lots of fun this evening. I want to jump out of this preset just for a second because I want to use my looper later tonight. Make sure we're back in here, and hopefully I put a looper in this preset. No, I didn't. We'll go back to the Eric 111 after. This is a slash preset that I'm working on at the moment. Okay, change cameras. All right, and also what I'm going to be doing later on tonight as well, too, you can probably see on my strap. Last time I didn't get a chance to show these in full detail. The Rode Wireless Go microphones. So I'm going to use this one on my guitar strap. I have the receiver over here, and we'll do a bit of a demo how those sound as well, too. So let's go. And that's not what you're hearing right now. You're hearing my Procaster. Quentin James is here, still looking for the whammy bar. Yes, I am. I could reach for that thing, and it's not there. Ladybug is here. Scott Roos is here. Will Varela, Nocturnal Butterfly, says he'll be here in a second. Thank you, Nocturnal. Rick Hefner is here. Guitardit is here. Gary Tholander is at a Steinberger Les Paul. I don't see a headstock. Guitar Hack is here. Thank you so very, very much. I know Guitar Hack's proud of me for bringing home a Les Paul. And this is a very, very cool occasion for me because I'm 51 years old this year, and I've never owned a true Les Paul. So it's a out of body experience for me today. I connected with this guitar right away. I was hoping I would not connect with it, and I did. It spoke to me right away. Like, there's a local music store near me that is a Gibson dealer, and they carry nice guitars, beautiful guitars, brand new, used, everywhere in between. And they may have anywhere between, 6, 8. It's a small store, mind you, okay? Small store, Ontario. 6, 8, 10 new Gibson guitars. And I played a lot of them when I go into the store because I was, getting in the mood for a Les Paul. And none of them made me go like, wow. Now, the next guy or girl walking in there picking up those guitars, maybe they would. Maybe it was the right one for them. Just none of those were the right ones for me. Only one that came close to my wheelhouse was the 2018 Gibson Explorer. Played very, very nice. But the only other guitar I've played Les Paul wise, I should go back a little bit. I played a Les Paul custom on some of the songs I'm going to play for you tonight from our 2005 record Silence. One of the many beautiful guitars they had in the studio as kind of studio guitars was a very late 70s Les Paul custom, like a Black Beauty, just beautiful guitar. And I use that for a lot of the rhythm guitars, believe it or not. And Todd, our singer and rhythm guitar player, he uses that guitar a lot too. It just really held up in the studio for tone. That was my previous experience with a Les Paul. And then today, I met this fellow today, and I played the guitar in the parking lot. And literally, like the slinkiness, the way the guitar spoke to me, I've never in my entire life. I mean, I have lots of good guitars. They all play good. I've connected with them over time, but I've never had a guitar connect with me this quickly. And the fact that I wanted to get home so fast to play this guitar. And all I played for tonight, and this is Nocturnal Butterfly would be my testament and my witness on this. I played for maybe 15 to 18 minutes with a few songs just to get a vibe for tonight. And so what you're going to be hearing tonight is technically, you might as well call it, that was just a quick dry run earlier. You're going to get the first real playthrough for a good solid 60 minutes, or maybe a tiny little bit more. So we're going to have some fun together. Let's continue on. I'm not sure if I said Rick Hefner, guitar at Will Varela, guitar hack. Yes, I did. Joe Hervey is here. Gary Tholander, Carlo Santin is here. Thank you so much. James says it's just like waiting for Gibson to make a nice Les Paul. Brian Cote is here, and lots of my fellow Gibson lovers who I look up to as well too, like Brian with his guitars, just beautiful guitar hack. Dave Reese, of course. And I was kind of alluding to the one other guitar I played when I went down to Cosmo Music in Toronto and got to hang out with Brian Cote and Hack for the day, which was a wonderful, wonderful day. There was a Les Paul Classic, I think it was, I picked up, and it felt good. Didn't feel as good as this, but it felt good. And I was like, that was kind of a gateway for me into Gibsons a little bit as far as the Les Paul. This thing, just please, like, it's 9 to 42s, which I love. It feels like I'm playing dental floss. I mean, I can do. I don't have my full gain on. Love it. Get a better preset here in a moment, but I just love this thing absolutely to death. Let's continue on. I'm getting more messages coming in from Nocturnal Butterfly. Matt Krill's here. Hello from vacation in Pure, Michigan, slightly more north. Continue on. I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at little things coming in through the text message. Jason Wade is here. Coots asked, what pickups does it have? And you know what? I asked the fellow that owned the guitar before me, and I didn't even check my email before, so I forget. So I will get, some Dave Reese may know, Hack may know. This is a 2010 Les Paul Traditional. So I forget. And Guitar Hack asked him what year and model. So it is a 2010 Les Paul Traditional, and he actually had the truss rod cover here. He has two covers, one that has the word traditional on it. He's sending me that. He forgot to bring it with him today, but he has that as well too. This one's been checked out, 100% authentic, and we won't even go down that whole road of authentic and all that other stuff. I don't play the politics with manufacturers, and I saw the video, all that kind of cool stuff. It is what it is. It was a little gruff, but myself being on the Kramer artist roster, I certainly don't want to go down the rabbit hole of making fun of that video. It is what it is, and I will agree it was a little gruff and maybe wrong, maybe not the best delivered, but I'm certainly not here to judge it. But this is an authentic Gibson, and it makes me very, very proud to finally own this thing. So very, very thrilled about it, and I think you're going to see tonight when I play that it's connected with me on a level that I haven't had in a guitar for a very, very long time. Matt Krill, Will Varela, guitarist here, bucket full of balls. Let me see here. I'm going to try to get down to the bottom to chat as fast as I possibly can. Daniel Horsley is here. Rick Hefner. Let me see here. Lots of people in chat. This is a great turnout tonight. Ibanez G1, do we need to send in some help? Yeah, I was literally scarfing down burgers as fast as I possibly can. I don't even think I chewed. So you might hear a couple little burps here and there tonight or some stomach growling. I didn't digest my food. It's just gone. Let me see. Okay, so I think we're getting close. Quentin James. Yeah, lots of jokes on this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go backwards. Jasco Plumbing Supplies here. Nothing like a Les Paul. Welcome to the club. Butterfly and Ladybug Show. He's not the brand. He's not the brand. You have a problem with them, take it up with them. That's right. There you go. I'm not the brand. And I get the jokes. Totally. I see all the authentic stuff, and I laughed at them. I'll giggle at them. I'm not gonna lie. There's some funny jokes out there, right? But it is what it is. Zach Thong is here. Coots13 is here. Charles Green is here. And let me see here. Einar, I can't pronounce the name, and I'm going to be very careful how I pronounce names, because usually when I read the names, I've obviously read something kind of crazy after. So let me see here. I go backwards a little tiny bit. You're not going to fool me tonight, I don't think, with any of the troll names. I'm trying my best not to get caught. Harley Dude is here. Island Winder is here. Go backwards a bit. Chlorine Bacon Skin, I am thrilled to see you. Thank you. It's an honor to have you here to see my first performance with Gibson Les Paul. I love you, buddy. I really do. ASD is here. Just bought a new 2019 Les Paul Studio. Wine Red, and I love it. My fourth Les Paul. Congratulations. Paulie D got my first custom in 1976 for my 50th birthday. I got my custom shop Wolfgang. Very nice. Congratulations on both. Roscoe P. Coltrane. I hope that's a used Les Paul. Should put tape over the name. No, sorry. No, I'm not going to do that. No, especially when I promote the Kramer brand as well too, which is in the same family. So I'm proud to promote it. Like I say, I don't agree with everything, but I'm not here to judge either. Not my place. All right, so you know what? Brad Miller's here. I just missed Brad Miller's name as well, too. So I don't know if I've missed anyone else. And if I did, Thomas Maynard, I appreciate all of you being here, and I'm sorry if I missed anyone's name. So we're going to actually go through some tunes here in a minute. And actually, I'll go back to my Eric Triple preset, which is one of my favorites as far as for doing my clean, dirty, and obviously my lead channel. I'm not trying to promote presets that I'm selling. I may throw in a link later on tonight for some of my presets I'm selling, but this is one I'm not selling. This is a free one up on Custom Tone. And I'm loving it. Wow. We could have some fun just before I actually jump into actual real tunes. Let's just see if we can have some fun with the looper. Let's go into a dirty channel here for a minute. We got Fear the Walking Dead on tonight, season 5, episode 5, I think, tonight. And I'm a big Walking Dead fan. And for those of you, this is not a news flash to some people. It is a news flash to some people. We have some big things coming up here, changes on the YouTube channel. I'm not going to go into the biggest things, what's coming on the YouTube channel. But one of the smallest things is we are dropping our Walking Dead show, our 4th show on the channel. Just for the soul, I love The Walking Dead to death. I'm a huge fan. I love everything Walking Dead, comics, video games, everything in the Walking Dead universe. But I can't dedicate my resources to it. I had a nice message on Facebook today saying, Eric, your Helix Hour podcast on iTunes are behind. When are you going to get them back up? And I said, I'm so very, very sorry. I said, it is a priority for me. There's just so many hours in the day. In a few years, my goal is to be doing YouTube full time. But in the meantime, you got to pay the bills. I run a business from home, and I'm not making excuses, but YouTube doesn't pay the bills, and I still have to pay the bills to be able to have this fun with you guys and girls. So I promised this fellow, I said, the iTunes podcasts are coming. I promise I'll get up to them. What usually happens is I fall behind, and then I have to upload about 6 or 8 or 10 of them at a time. But they're all coming, and there's some good ones coming up. But Walking Dead, we have to drop, just for the sole fact that I can't give my heart and soul to it, and I don't think it's the best content for our channel. I'm going to be focusing on EVH and Gear TV, the Helix Hour, and Kramer Corner. Each of them are going to get some serious love this year. We've got some great guests that are going to kick each of these separate platforms, really kick them in the butt and take off this year. So, but before we drop some Walking Dead, I'm a big Walking Dead fan. So we'll have some fun just for a second to try this out. This was an intro for my Walking Dead show that I had a while back, and I'm going to try to play some. I'm going to use the looper. I'm going to try this live and see how bad or how half-assed good I can make this happen. So, okay. So I kind of reorchestrated Bear McCreary's awesome, incredibly awesome Walking Dead theme song. And we'll try to do that in a live environment with a looper right now. All right, so I'm going to try this. Okay, so I think I got it. And then, okay, here it goes. Ready? Okay, now I'll try to do the lead part over top. So there you go. A little bit out of time. I couldn't hear my under track or my bed track there as I was looping that, but having some fun with it for sure. Let me see. Continue on. I was just having some fun. Just to kind of warm up here a little bit. Brad Miller, hey Eric, we'll be listening too much going on today. Damn, that looks nice. Thank you so very, very much. I love it to death. I really, really do. So how about a little bit less talk and a little bit more. Oh, thank you, R2R3 says, congratulations, Eric. Cheers. I appreciate that. Damn Taco Lover, Killer Tone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Jason Wade playing while watching and listening. No problem. Thank you so very much. Black Country Blues. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Ladybug. Chlorine Bacon Skin. Charles Iverson. Holy cow, we got so many people here tonight. It's so very hard to keep up with. All right, I'm going to jump over to some tunes. Let's get some tunes ready. And I'm trying to think where I want to start off with this one tonight. I think what we'll do, how about we drop it down to D? All right, ready for some silence. And you tell me by watching tonight as I play how you think it's connecting with me. I'll tell you right now, it's connecting with me on levels that's out of body experience. Here goes. Here's a song called Sounds from 2005, using a Les Paul custom in the studio.
I've been all like an angel, way up high on the mountain. Have we seen enough to never seem to feel what's come to
Just saw Mike Lenover in the house. Thank you, Mike, for joining us. I appreciate that. Thank you so very, very much. And no, that wasn't the Sons of Kent that I'm enjoying here, but I'm enjoying a cold Budweiser or two. Cheers to the Canada Day weekend, everybody. I'm loving this. I'm loving this guitar. Okay, we'll keep it going. We're going to stay in drop D here. Play a song called "Freaking Out." And so far, I'm beside myself with this guitar. I really am.
Close your eyes and
This is a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Defcon Clark says, Happy Canada Day, my Canadian friends. Nocturnal Butterfly has Butterfly and Ladybug. Butterfly, I was going to say Butterbug. Butterfly and Ladybug Show has Patreon links where you can get my music and stuff like that as well, too. Brad Miller says, certainly put some new tone on these songs. Hard for floating bridges to sustain like that. I know. Sustain for days. Brian Cote, that's real. Toyner, Sir Pearl on the neck inlays direct from Lake Ontario. Agreed. Harmony is here. Defcon Clark, and very, very nice. We're going to see what this thing can do with some of the harmonics with my song called Runaway, which has got the harmonics for that song are the key. That kind of thing, right? This guitar just plays its damn self. It's like slinky. Oh, so much. All right, we're going to jump into the newer stuff from 2012. Actually, no, sorry, 2010. 2012 when we packed it in, called it a day. There's a song called Runaway, and I'm getting nice and warmed up, so I think maybe we're getting the juices going. Here's a song called Runaway. We're going to kill the mic. Derek Merrill, is just something about the looks of a Les Paul. I know, I tell you, I'm beside myself. I might actually sleep with this guitar tonight. I'm sorry, Nocturnal. I'm going to put it between us if you're cool with that. She probably will be for the most part. She's not too jealous. But yeah, I think it might be some moments alone with this guitar. Here we go. Runaway. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I think they're there. Love it. Let's go back to the chat a little bit. Defcon Clark says, sleep with it. Does it have an input jack? Just be glad there is no whammy bar. Yes, indeed. Now I'm sweating like crazy. Rick Hefner was telling me the other day he started learning this song. It's a fun song for sure. Anybody who wants to learn some of the licks, I'm happy to show them to you for sure. JJ's House of Jams is here because someone got a new axe. Hell yes, everyone. Awesome, Eric. Thank you so very, very much. Jason Wade says, Brian Cote, well, Eric, EVH and Gear TV pulled through on his part and got a bitch in Les Paul. Now a guitar hack needs to reciprocate and dive into his helix pool. There you go. There we go. It's a trade for a trade. I love it. Harmony's here, hell yeah. Bucket Football still having a hard time, merely trying to work the TV remote these days. Hey, it happens to all of us, doesn't it? Okay, what can we do here now that we're still down in drop D? This might actually be a good time to go back up. How about some... There we go. How about some stripper song? Actually, before we play the stripper song, I'll show you a fun little riff. This is my... We talked about a few shows earlier. We talked about EVH Gear TV, Helix Hour, and of course Kramer Corner. Kramer Corner, we haven't done much in a little bit. But here is the theme song, which I wrote for Kramer Corner. It's kind of a couple tracks, and one guitar does this, okay? Does one of these... The next guitar goes... There's your Kramer Corner riff. Really simple. Okay, so I got everybody's attention with hookers. Okay, here we go. A song called Fantasy. That was fun. That was fun. DJ is here. Thanks, buddy, for jumping in. It is like big time late over your way. It's got to be, what, 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Thank you so much for jumping in. Richard D. Little says, are these tracks available for practice? Not for practice. You can purchase them. I mean, I guess you could practice them with them after. They're available on Patreon. I think Nocturnal Butterfly put the link in there earlier. Patreon.com/evhgeartv. I think there's like a $4 tier or something like that. I think it might be a little bit more. I'm not positive on that. But you can get all my music, 2 records plus 2 bonus tracks that were in a movie. And you can practice them to your heart's content. And happy to jam them with you as well, too. Scott Connor, even the Russian judges are giving 10s. I love it. Jasko says, looks like you're right at home with the Les Paul. Congrats, man. Thank you. I really, really am. Someone else asked, Joe's asking about the neck, how I like it. And I know Nocturnal Butterfly says she likes it. This thing, believe it or not, feels very much like my PV Wolfgang. Kind of it's not too beefy. It's nowhere near out of my comfort zone. It's like so far in my comfort zone, like inside the damn circle of the comfort zone that you can't even see the outside of the comfort zone without binoculars. So I hope that gives you a bit of an idea of how I like it. I love it to freaking death. How I went this long without... No, I got to say, not all Les Pauls are for me. This one is. And I know I'm not going to find another one like this one tomorrow or the next day. Not that I'm even going to go looking. Even Nocturnal today says, no, you got to get some more. I'm like, hey, I'm just happy to have this one. Let's enjoy this one for the day. But there will be more, for sure. And one of the ones I'm going to be ordering from Gibson brand new, I'm going to get a Les Paul custom in I guess what they call it, the Alpine White or whatever they call it, gold hardware, ebony fretboard. That's going to be my new guitar next. But I'm not in a rush to get that one. It'll come when I decide to grab it. But that's the one I've decided of the entire lineup to get. A lot of people said, well, Eric, you're going to get an Access or something with a Floyd Rose, right? No. My personal opinion, I love Floyd Roses to death. But to me, I don't want a Floyd Rose on these guitars. I really don't. Maybe after I get 3, 4, 5 Les Pauls, maybe I'll add one to the arsenal with a Floyd. But it'll be the last one I ever get probably with a Floyd Rose, just because I want it to be in its own, and it's the way it came, right? The way it was born, right? Without all the plastic surgery and all that good stuff. Jason Waite says, well, a lot of heat in the room from playing those awesome riffs. You think you were standing in the sun. Oh, there you go. That's a good segue. I think I'll do that one just for you. And the funny thing is, when Nocturno was live earlier there with Ladybug and everybody, I was sitting in some shorts and a T-shirt, and because I just got out of the pool shortly before that. And I was actually kind of cold in the room here, and I was noodling with the guitar, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I went back, put on the jeans and a heavier shirt, and I'm slightly regretting it because I'm sweating like crazy. It's polyester type of thing, but I'd much rather be hot playing guitar than cold. So I will take it, and I have a cold beverage to kind of bring that down a little bit as well too. But yeah, I'd much rather be warm. And since all Jason called out in the sun. Okay, let's give it a try. In the Sun. That's from back in the Silence era. Here we go. Kill my mic. And I got a message coming here from Nocturnal. Just have a look at that before I get too far into it. Neck profile. I don't know. That's a very good question. I don't even know on that one, DJ. So Brian Cote, Hack. I'll leave that up to you. Les Paul 2010 traditional. You guys, I'll take your advice on this one. Or if Dave Reese is here in the house, I don't think he is. He's in the process of moving all that good stuff. Or moving in. I'll let you guys... You're the Gibson experts. I'm just having fun with it. So I don't know the honest answer to that. And Richard D just got a Les Paul 2 weeks ago. So Richard D, is it Richard D or Paulie D? Richard? Double checking here. I'm just getting messages from Nocturnal, so I'm not reading the chat for a second. Okay, as I watch that come in, I'll get ready for In the Sun. Congrats on the guitar, though, nonetheless.
Second to the light.
Hey, there you go. Quentin called it. He says he's yet to see me reach for the whammy bar. I have not. And I might have when I went to do this. Maybe. Almost reached for the Floyd. Andrea says, ask Eric how different the string spacing and the different scale lengths feel compared to your guitar that you're used to. It's nice. It's like we're all huddled into this nice little corner, and like we're butting up against one another, and we're smelling each other's stink and sweat and mojo. That's what it feels like playing this guitar. Everybody's a little bit more cramped together, and it's just awesome. I hope that describes it. It's probably not the description you'd ever hear when someone calls you out on a description of a guitar. But yeah, we're all huddled together. We're sticking together, sticking, all that stuff, all the good stuff. And it just plays like a million freaking bucks. Brad Miller, Super Chat, $2 says, for the Les Paul fun, time to hear some clean tone. And I know exactly what you're requesting. And you ask and I shall receive. Get this one just for Brad. Brian Cote wants to know the story on the guitar. I'll tell you that one after this song here as well too. Fart is in the chat. No whammy, no whammy. I love the clean on it. I really do. All right, here's the song. This one's for Brad Miller. A song called Pass You By. And how I let a Les Paul like this pass me by in my lifetime is beyond words. Is beyond words. This guitar called my name today. All right? Here we go. Pass You By.
I know there's gonna come a
What do you think? I think it works. I think it works. And someone says Eric looks happy. And I see a screen attachment coming through. Very, very nice. I see a picture of Brian Cote playing a Les Paul in some shorts. That was just texted to me. Brad Miller says, love that sustain. So the story on this guitar, I was selling my PRS guitar. Didn't play it as much anymore as I would really love to. And had an offer presented to me for a bit of a trade on this guitar. And I said, well, no, I don't know if I want to do that. And eventually I thought, well, let's have a look at it just in case. Going to look at the guitar, and I thought, I expected not to like the guitar. I did not want to like the guitar when I got there. And I got there and I played it acoustically, like Nocturnal said earlier in the parking lot today. And it just spoke to me. The slinkiness of the strings, the tone was coming off the guitar. I didn't even bring a small little practice battery-powered amp to try it. I trusted the guy saying that the electronics were good. We had lots of conversation and things like that. And I get what the picture is now too. I'm going to comment on that in a second. That's hilarious. I played the guitar and I said, all right, you know what? Let's do it. And there's long story short, PRS for a Les Paul, and I don't regret the trade whatsoever. It just didn't get the love that it deserved from me in the past several months, right? And the picture of Brian Cote is with no sleeves. He is sleeveless. He's badass without sleeves tonight. Now I get it. I'm a little slow with jokes sometimes. It's kind of a private joke. Some people know the joke about the sleeveless fellow, and maybe that's a hashtag, sleeveless fellow. We'll keep that one going. Authentic bucket full of balls. Bobby Lopez, can't believe my eyes. Eric got a Les Paul. I did. You're going to see me playing this one a lot. You're going to see a lot of Gibson Kramer stuff, a lot of Yamaha Guitar Group on this channel, a lot of cool guitars coming up that you don't normally see me play. And I'm in love with this thing. No, someone asked earlier, and I forgot about this question. It's way back now. Someone asked, if you can't afford a Les Paul, would you have any problem getting an Epiphone? Absolutely not. Junior has, off to my right, which you can't see. You've seen me play it a few nights ago, about a month ago. I played Junior's Epiphone SG Pro. A great guitar. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful guitar. Changed the pickups in it. That's all we did. You don't even need to, but we had some pickups sent to us to try them for review, so I popped them in, and they stayed in. There's no problem going with that. But myself, always as a young kid, like today's a very special day for me. I'm the 12-year-old, Kiss fan, watching Ace Frehley play, wanting a Les Paul one day. And it's not that I could never afford a Les Paul. I could have. Just nothing ever came my way. I'm a Super Strat guy. I'm a Wolfgang guy. I'm a Super Strat guy with Floyd Roses, a couple humbuckers. And that's been my thing. That's been my bag, baby, as Austin Powers would say. This thing just crossed my path at the right time. And the planets aligned because everything shouldn't have come together as good as it did. And it did. And here we are. R3 Luck, and it says, nice Les Paul. The question is, pickguard or not? That's a good one. And thank you for the super chat. Right now, I'm feeling the pickguard. With a comment in the chat, just say pickguard, no pickguard. Tell me what you like, and I won't necessarily base my decision off what you say, but I will certainly read the comments. Say pickguard or no pickguard. You comment what you like better. You can imagine what it looks like without the pickguard. I will probably keep it, but I'm not sure on that yet. It's been so long, right? So it's been forever since I did have another copy of a Les Paul one time. I was endorsing a brand years ago. They sent me a Les Paul, kind of a copy, and certainly that would be a lawsuit today, I'm sure, and it probably still will be. And they sent me a double neck guitar as well too. And then I left. I stopped working with that company, and they've gone by the wayside. My bass player still owns a double neck, and a buddy of mine, a very good friend of mine, Rob, owns the Les Paul copy that I had. I sold it to him. So there you go. So many guitars, so little time. No pickguard. Okay, I'm liking that. Pickguard, no pickguard. What year and model, Bobby Lopez? It's a 2010 Les Paul Traditional. Okay, so keep thinking. You know what? Since we're kind of in the quiet mood, we'll try. My mom's birthday, Shirley, is her birthday is in just a few days, and I'm not going to take it down a downer road, whatever, because there's positive and negative as well too. I always look at that. I'm a glass half full kind of guy as opposed to the glass half empty. My mom's birthday was on July 5th, and she died on July 5th, which is very, very sad. But this is a song I wrote for her called Shirley, and I'm going to try to play it my very, very best. And this is going to be a significant day, too, because this is the very first time playing the song I wrote for my mother on a Les Paul. And I think it's sounding pretty good. Really good. And it's got some nice octaves. People said they've liked the octaves in this song. Well, let's give it a try. This one's for you, Mom. All right. Here we go. Got a couple more left in store for you. Surely. I know there's a whole bunch of good comments, but I have to get to those. But I saw a comment about boobs, and I don't even know who said it. But okay, there it goes. Yes, it's Ladybug. I'll just play with my boobs, jealous, she says. Okay, so see, if you want to get my attention, instead of like tagging me, just put boobs and then EVH and Gear TV, and you'll get my attention. Let me see. So Lewis is asking, what is the bridge pickup? And that's a very funny question because I think that came up earlier today. I forget, and I'm not embarrassed to admit I don't know what the electronics are in this thing. I didn't even care about the electronics when I played this today. He had before I picked it up from him, he had DiMarzios in here in the neck and bridge, and he put the original ones back in. So I don't know what they are. I apologize. And I'm one of these guys that don't want to say, I think it's this. I forget. So I don't even have an answer for you. They sound great. They feel the guitar feels good. I'll find out, and I probably have an email sitting from the fellow I got the guitar from because I asked him before I went live so I could quote the pickups, and I don't even remember. So I will get that information one of the next times I go live for sure. Bobby says, I see that pinky of yours real close to the pickguard. It happens. And you know something that's really funny as well, too? Some of you guys that play Les Pauls probably are noticing I've been playing, and in the rhythm, I've been playing on the neck pickup. I'm so used to my damn Wolfgang. I can't get the Wolfgang out of my head. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, so on a Les Paul, the bridge pickup is down. The neck pickup is up. On a Wolfgang, it's the opposite way. And I caught myself a few times today, but fortunately it sounded good. It didn't sound to the point where I was like, ew, yuck. It was a little bit more, bassier chords, but it didn't sound horrible. But it's that Wolfgang thing. So the dilemma is now, do I reverse the wiring? Do I flip the switch? Or do I just say, get it out of your head and remember this is a Les Paul, not a Wolfgang. So I'm going to keep it traditional and authentic. And we'll keep it the way it is because I like it. I just got to get used to getting into that mindset, and I will for sure. And I apologize, Lewis. I don't know the electronics. I'll post it in a comment after the video because I know I have an email sitting from the fellow. As a matter of fact, just for shits and giggles, let me just open up my email. He may have got back to me. Probably not because he's busy doing his thing. He's probably playing this new PRS as well too. See if I have an email from him. And it doesn't look like I do, so I will let you know after. And if Brad, if you're watching, the fellow I picked it up from, thank you so much for this beautiful guitar, and I hope you enjoy the PRS as well as much as I'm enjoying this one. Okay. All right, so we did some nice clean ones. Actually, we'll stay in clean for a moment. This one has some oomph to it as well. We're going to play the song called Fly, which has a very nice arpeggiated Leslie in the studio, and we're going to use a harmonic tremolo for this one to give this effect. I love this one. And I'll just say yes to Nocturnal for sure. Okay, song called Fly. So, when musicians write songs, I'm sure you all have these, or I should say this on both sides too. If you're a musician writing a song or you're the consumer of the songs, listening to your favorite bands on the radio, everyone interprets music a little differently. When I wrote this song, I didn't write the song as it is. I helped, how should I say, I helped structure the song. Todd, our original singer, wrote the song. But the concept, especially because it was just normal, just chords like that. So I put in the arpeggiation to make it kind of feel a bit, But my idea, my concept of the song, as far as myself performing it on stage, I felt like I was in a small little boat. That's my Canadian. A boat on the waves in a little canoe, whatever, going on with things. When you'll feel that. Picture yourself being in a small little boat going over the waves when this part's going on. Okay, we'll give it a try. Song called Fly. All right, here we go. And Bobby's asking where I found it. This was found through here before I start. In Canada, we have the alternative to what the Americans have with Craigslist. We have the thing called Kijiji over here. It was listed on Kijiji, and the owner of this guitar contacted me through Kijiji, and it was a beautiful, beautiful meeting. That's for sure. Made a friend with the fellow too, as well too. And the funny thing is, as Nocturnal mentioned earlier too, when we're sitting there playing guitars in the parking lot at No Frills, which is a grocery store chain here in Canada, another guy who's driving by, he sees a Les Paul and a PRS. Two things you don't see at a No Frills parking lot. Usually, for the most part, you don't see any guitars of higher caliber at a No Frills. And he stopped, he got out, started talking to us, exchanging business cards and all that fun stuff. So it was a very fun afternoon. And of course, Nocturnal Butterfly takes in the credit card into the store and goes and buys some plants. And she was happy. We're all happy. It was all good. Here we go. Here's Fly.
circle. Come into my circle. Come into my circle. Come into my circle.
We'll try a little bit of my slow hand. This one is a little bit of a nod to Eric Clapton. This one is called So Deep. It's got a nice acoustic part. Starts off like this. Actually, the fun thing is I could probably try to show you that. Let me try to jump out of this preset, come back into it again. Now I can free up my looper, and I'll show you what this would sound like. So it sounds like this. I'm going to play it once. Okay, now I got the loop recorded with my helix. Jump over to the lead channel, and I got to try to play this nice and slow. And I'll play with the CD. Try it on the neck pickup. Try the real thing now. With my looper too, I could slow it down. Or backwards. Cool. The fun of helix, right? Okay, here we go. All right. So Deep.
Nothing seems to fill this place for me out of the way. I'm lost again, but it's only time to reach out. And I'll ask you, can't you speak out and tell me once again you're sorry?
We're getting closer to the end of the songs. We're having lots of fun. Everyone's appreciating it, I hope. I hope you're having a good time. Derek is asking when I'm going to do more things for Stomp. Working on them right now, actually. Working on a nice set of presets for Slash tone for both Helix, Rack, Floor, LT, and of course Stomp. So that's going to be coming soon to hopefully to the Line 6 Marketplace. We're working on them and finishing them up as we speak. It's going to be some fun. What do we got here for you? Let's try Touch. I got probably about 5 more songs, and I'll be probably done for the evening because I am now sweating right through all clothes. Here's one called Touch. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. I got probably just a few more songs going here in my repertoire of older stuff, and so I'll have to come back in another show and do some very brand new things we're working on here. Got the wah pedal still engaged. Now, we could try something for fun. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I'm going to minimize this for a second. I'm going to go to another folder on my computer here. And just for fun, I don't know how good this will go. Hang on a second. Oh, man, I am like way out of breath. All right. We'll have some fun here. I think I have a refresher here. Let's just see how this goes. How does this sound? Something like that? Now, you know what I could do? If we're all talking about playing authentic, I guess we could always really go authentic. And I was talking about earlier about not doing any pimping of my wares tonight. But maybe we'll pimp a little bit. We'll pimp out some Pasadena. Want to try it? Thomas Santiago, great show, Eric, and a $10 super chat. Thank you. Blessing. Thank you so very, very much. All right, let's see what we got. That's all the pimping of wares I'm going to do tonight, and that's on about a $1,500 Les Paul. I had the sleeveless fellow, actually say that those presets should have sounded good on his $3,000 or $4,000 Ernie Ball, but I even played it the other day on a $150 Telecaster, and I think it sounded pretty good. So you be the judge. $150 Telecaster, $1,500 Les Paul. How did it sound to you? Sound okay? All right, carry on. A couple more for you to go. We could always try for fun. Want to try it for fun? Maybe we won't even try that. Maybe we'll even try the modern, actually VH Driving 55. Let's try that one maybe. How about that? Just for fun. Few butchers there, but it was fun. It was my first time on the Les Paul. I can dig with that, or live with that. Since how we're down here, do I have any things left in D? I don't think I do. So that was the VH Driving 55 preset, which gives you a lot of the more modern Sammy Hagar era of Van Halen. Okay, we're going to go back to Eric Triple. Back up. songs for you. Only a couple. Literally a couple. All right. Back here. Thank you so much for having fun with me tonight, celebrating this new guitar. And just for fun here, too, before we wrap up, I know Brian Cote will dig this, if he's still here, because he wanted to see how these new microphones are working. I've been wearing this Rode wireless transmitter on my strap, and I showed last time on the show, I was showing how they worked with a Rode wireless lapel. I mean, a wired lapel. So you can use one of these. I can plug it into here, put the lapel on here, but they work just on their own. A wireless small little tiny transmitter like this, the world's smallest wireless transmitter. Okay, stick it on my strap like this. Stick it on your pocket if you're interviewing somebody. I'm going to turn it over to that channel now. 1 second. Okay, so what you're hearing here now is a totally different sound, obviously. But I'm wearing, you're going to hear me swallow here too, sorry. Microphone is on my guitar strap, and receiver is over here in the mixer. Perfect, and all-in-one encompassing wireless system. So it sounds actually pretty damn good. I want to have it here just to show you tonight. So I'm going to go back to this microphone just for now. Certainly has a big difference in sound, but... and yes, I'll take care of that for you, Nocturnal. She sent me some messages in the chat, wants me to take care of some things for her. Always. Okay, what do we got left? We could try... We got this one for you. How about we rock it up with this song, Fall Silent. And we could do Loaded Gun for you. Here goes. This is fast and in your face. 2 more for you, and I'm going to let you go. Oh, I'm warm. 1 sec. Oh boy, I could wring this shirt out. So I'm gonna play Loaded Gun for you, and then I'm gonna wrap up with the song we played earlier, just because it's fun and it really screams on this Les Paul. We're gonna drop it back down to D and play some Runaway. So I want to thank you all so very, very much for jumping in tonight. There's some people jumped through with some super chats. Very, very kind of you. Appreciate that. You don't have to, but it's very much appreciated. So we're gonna play Loaded Gun, Runaway, and I hope you enjoyed seeing me check out the new Les Paul tonight. I wanted to share it with you. I only had about 15 minutes on it before we went live today, so you guys and girls got to experience it with me the first time too. I like to do that with anything new that comes in. I want to share it with you before anyone else sees it. And I have a message coming in from Nocturnal Butterfly, which usually means there's something cool coming. And don't forget, she starts her new show tomorrow, her and Ladybug, on their brand new channel. We have our Facebook link in here as well too, to our Facebook group, All Things Line 6 Helix. And by all means, Nocturnal Butterfly or Ladybug, please post your link to your channel. I don't have it open right now, so I can't put the link in. But please check that out. Post it, and you guys and girls check that show out tomorrow. It's going to be their first show on their new channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. Brad Egan, you look like you're having too much fun. I am, for sure. I got it's a little nickname she's calling Brian now, and that's cute. I like it. Brian is sexy legs. All right. Bobby Lopez, what finish is that, Eric? I don't even know. So the transparent person I am, I have to say I don't know. So I'm gonna leave that again up to Cote and Hack or Dave Reese to mention it. I'm a Gibson novice, a Gibson noob, right? So I don't even know. It's badass. I don't know what it is. Awesome. George Batter is here, and Harmony, love the jam session. Thank you. We've got 2 left for you. And the tuning has stayed in tune very nice tonight. Not too bad at all. Harmonics really scream out of this thing. Okay, here we go. This is a song called Loaded Gun. This one was one of 2 songs featured in the action movie A Case of Deceit, along with Pass You By. And it was fun to have these in the movies. Here we go. And you can look that up on IMDb, A Case of Deceit, and you'll see Did You Know? Soundtrack provided by so-and-so and so-and-so, and you'll see Finding Corner, 2 songs. Pretty cool. Rock and roll.
Run away from it all. Sometimes
right, this will be the last one for the evening, so thank you very much. I won't even say goodbye after this. I'll say goodbye now. I greatly appreciate you all tuning in and enjoying the celebration of this new Gibson Les Paul with me today. Used Gibson Les Paul, new to me. That's kind of crazy where some of these riffs come from. Crazy. I'm going all over the place. Here we go. This song called Runaway. We played this one earlier. This is a fun one to totally wrap up the evening with whatever, all that stuff. Here we go. Godspeed.
Hey, you're still here? Eric Jr. here, reminding you to check out our full lineup of quality merch. Available right now in the Broadstash Boutique. Quality products and fast shipping. Visit broadstash.com today.
I am now on Patreon. If you enjoy my content and wish to support my channel and what I do, then please check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/evhgeartv. Your support assures the continued growth of this channel and a fun community in which to share our love for Van Halen, music gear, and much more.
My name is I've been looking guitar.
Video production services provided by Design 39 Media. Visit design39media.com for all your website, photography, and video production needs. Microphones for EVH and Gear TV are provided by Rode Microphones, and official Van Halen merchandise is provided by VanHalenStore.com.